Okay, you know what? This is going to be a response to Evidence for God, Fine-Tuned Universe. I was going to do it while watching a video. Fuck that. You're boring, man. You're boring. And it's not because you're boring. I've watched other videos by you and they're entertaining enough. But this video is just fucking boring. So, let's just respond quickly. You believe that evidence for God is the fact that the universe is fine-tuned. Well, no. You can believe that, but it doesn't make any sense. Because you say that the universe is fine-tuned, and that must mean God did it. Well, if the universe wasn't fine-tuned in the way we see it today, then either we would not exist, period, or, well, when I say we, I just mean, you know, higher thought-having sentient beings. Well, of course. But a different species would exist, or no life would exist at all. And neither of those things would prove or disprove the existence of a God. You can't say that these rules, these scientific rules, prove you're God, and yet also adversely say that these rules can't disprove your God. Because if these rules exist, then rules have to exist for God. There can't be a creature that exists that is exempt from all rules. There just can't. It just doesn't make any sense to say that, and yet to say, well, these fine-tunings mean God exists. It just doesn't work. It doesn't fit. The puzzle doesn't go together when you say things like that. But this isn't going to be about your science or your information or any of that bullshit. Bullshit. No, it's not bullshit, obviously, but whatever. That's not what this is about. This is about you, Fifth Watcher. You seem like a nice enough guy. You seem like the kind of guy that would be in my circle of friends. But I want to know something, Fifth Watcher, basically. There are usually, there are almost always two reasons to believe in God. One of two, or both. One, arrogance and pride. Why arrogance and pride? Well, because you believe that you are such a magnificently designed and just superbly crafted piece of organic machinery that you have to have been designed by a God. There is no possible way a being of such magnificence and just perfection could have been a product of evolution or random chance or, you know, or any of that stuff. Or that God must have guided evolution for such a being to exist. Either that, or the second option, you have such an unbelievably crippling fear of death. Hands. Unbelievably crippling fear of death that you will never, ever admit that there isn't a God, or there most likely couldn't be a God. You are so afraid to die that you just adamantly refuse to believe that death is the end. I'm just curious as to which one it is. And if you say no, if there's evidence for God, pshaw on you. Pshaw.